Pod Network Entertainment.
Day 181. Paano kung hindi ako sure sa kanya? Hi, I'm Joelle. I talk for a living and I'm an overthinker. Life keeps going and the questions keep coming. But I hope you find comfort in the fact na hindi ka mag-isa. Ang dami nating overthinker, no? Sa ups and downs, twists and turns ng buhay, paano kung ituloy lang natin ang paghanap ng kasagutan? Ready? Tara! This is Joelle's Podcast. Paano kung? Powered by the Pod Network. Hello, overthinker. Kamusta ang puso? This question came from a prompt na pinost ko sa IG stories ko. I don't even remember the last time that I got my questions from there. So, oh my gosh, dati every 10 episodes yun. Pero wala eh, ang dami na nangyari. And life got in the way. So, yeah, sobrang long overdue nito. And babawi ako by choosing 2 from here for the coming episodes. Okay? As usual, I always love the questions I get there. Most of the time, hindi ko pa nasasagot. Pero may iilan na rin na nasagot ko na rin mga questions before. And I mean, siguro naman, that would make sense. Umabot na tayo ng 181. So, we're bound to have some FAQs at this point. But, I chose this particular question kasi nasagot ko na ito dati. Yung paano kung hindi ako sure sa kanya. This question was submitted by LE. Tatago natin sa pangalang LE. Nung chinek ko yung episode master list ko, I realized that it's almost been 3 years since sinagot ko to. So, if you scroll all the way back to day 7, ganon, nandun, paano kung hindi pala ako sure sa kanya. So, it is kind of similar, right? I think super helpful pakinggan yun, pero it covers scenarios na nasa early dating stages pa lang, as in super light landian pa lang. And if yun yung kailangan mo, then go listen to that. But since one sentence question lang yung tinanong ni LE, and dahil ang tagal na ng day 7, I kind of wanted to answer this again, but by adding like more insights and focus naman sa mga scenarios na mas deep na ang relationship. So we're talking mga long term na, yung mga iniisip na, shocks, siya na ba yung taong to? Papakasal na ba kami? Parang are we gonna get like super serious levels? Yung mga ganon. Pero hindi lang sure kung uusad pa. So, something similar to that is day 144, paano kung nakukulangan ako sa kanya. That may also give you some things to think about. If napakinggan nyo na yun pareho, edi perfect. Let's dive right into today kung after listening to that, hindi mo pa rin nakuha yung sagot na hinahanap mo. And hopefully, through today, meron ka ng onting, mga ganong eureka moments. So yeah, paano kung hindi ako sure sa kanya? There are 3 scenarios that I can think of. The first one being, may mga bagay kang na-observe sa jowa mo na not exactly wonderful, pero also not exactly horrible. Yung parang, nasa gitna lang, ganyan. Hindi ito yung parang ultimate dream relationship mo na parang, pinangarap mo, ganyan. Pero hindi naman siya to the level na sobrang yung mga abuse levels. I mean, that's a different story. Okay, I'm just like kind of putting you where you're at, no? To the level na aabutin na ang toxic, nasasabihin sa'yo ng mga kaibigan, pamilya mo na, oh my gosh, girl, umalis ka na. Oh my gosh, boy, wag ka na dyan. Breakan mo na yan. Ang toxic. We're not talking about that. Or, let's say, meron siyang mga habits na nasa non-negotiables mo. For example, ayaw mo ng jowang nag-yossi or whatever. Pero, nakakabawi naman siya in other aspects na sobrang na-appreciate mo. Ano may mga usual things na hindi ma-handle ng mga tao? Let's say, wala siyang oras para sa'yo. Pero pag, once a month lang kayo nagde-date. Pero pag nagkikita kayo, grabe yung bawi niya. As in, and kahit na magkausap kayo, never mo nararamdaman na wala siyang oras for you. Parang ganon, gets mo? So, bumabawi siya in many ways. So, it's a very weird emotional space to be in. And honestly, I've been in this situation a lot before. Naalala ko noon, I would think, it's not bad, it's not great. Kaya hindi ako sigurado. I recall my mom telling me, well, anak, no one's perfect. You have to decide what matters to you most. Yun yung sabi niya. And from there, dun daw ako pipili. Eventually, all those relationships ended. Some by choice, some by circumstance na parang pinanindigan ko na lang din. Looking back on those times, where I found myself in those situations, I knew deep down that they weren't the relationships that I wanted. Masyado lang akong takot nung time na yon na i-admit sa sarili ko na hindi yun yung gusto ko. At napangunahan ako ng takot. But I think what my mom said is still super valuable for you that may be going through that right now. So if you're not sure, dahil dito, because you're in this weird limbo of not too great and not too bad, maybe it's time to revisit and answer the question, ano ba ang importante para sa'yo? Paano kung hindi ako sure sa kanya? Second scenario is kind of similar to the first one. Pero ngayon, hindi ka sure kasi mas kumakapit ka sa potential ng partner mo more than who they are right now. So, pwede niyong sabihin sa akin, Ate Joelle, baka magbago kasi siya eh. Mga tipong napakita na niya sa'yo dati na kaya niyang maging responsable sa pera or paulit-ulit niyang pinapangako na magbabago na siya. Titigil na siyang magyosi or hindi na niya sasamahan yung mga friends niya na medyo bad influence. Ganon. Or they'll quit that toxic job. Ang dami niyang mga promises sa'yo or whatever it is na kung anong issue meron ka. Ang kailangan lang more time. Kailangan lang maging mas patient ka and understanding. But the problem with this is, hindi ito quantifiable. Ano bang ibig sabihin ng more time? 3 days? 5 months? 10 years? Pag umabot ba ng 11.3 ng patience and understanding, ay magiging sure ka na or magbabago siya after mo ipihit to 11.3. Wala namang ganun, di ba? Hindi mo control yung partner mo. But you can control giving yourself a time frame and actually following through. Kasi if you don't, kung maghintay ka lang ng maghintay, sinong niloloko mo? Sinong mahihirapan? If you choose to keep pushing back the deadline that you created, that's also a decision that you are making. Can you live with that?
All right. Welcome to the Halo Halo Show. We're on a quest to save Manila traffic from boredom.
Quest? What are you, Frodo?
Shh, I'm trying to tell them about our podcast. On a quest to save Manila traffic from boredom.
Yeah, I'm bored.
Can you do better?
Okay. Welcome to the most awesome podcast in the whole universe.
Maybe not the universe.
Listen to the Halo Halo Show, where we talk about what's trending in the Philippines, among other things.
Yeah, we talk about our lives, make fun of each other, and we really will save you from boredom.
Yeah, it's our quest! Grab your swords! And your headphones.
Listen to the Halo Halo Show.
Stream it on all your favorite podcast platforms.
Paano kung hindi ako sure sa kanya? The last scenario na iniisip ko is, maybe you're the problem. Tipong, your partner is being a great partner, loving you the way you want to, pero posibleng hindi ka sigurado kasi iniisip mo na maybe there's someone better out there. You focus too much on other people's gardens without ever bothering to water your own. Posibleng sinasabi mong hindi ka sure kasi that keeps you from having the hard conversations or going deeper in the relationship kung saan naiiwasan mong harapin na, hala, may deep takot ka pala na masaktan if you go all in. Baka pag lumundag ka sa pagmamahal, baka lokohin ka, iwanan ka, or you lose yourself. Or whatever relationship drama that you may have. By delaying this, it doesn't make you a bad person. I mean, sasabi ko na ikaw yung problema. But I mean this with so much love. It doesn't make you a bad person, pero my dearest overthinker, ang tanong ko dito ay, deserve ba niya to? Being in this, you putting them in this weird limbo as you sort your shit out. Maliban sa self-awareness, kailangan ng malalang accountability. For this situation, the solution may be to get professional help so that you can finally understand yourself and kind of work through your fears. And to also be brave enough to decide na hindi ka mandadamay ng ibang tao sa pains and confusion mo. Paano kung hindi ako sure sa kanya? Here are questions that you can ask yourself. 1. Why? Why is this happening? Saan ito nanggaling? As much as the easy thing to say is, hindi ko alam kung bakit hindi ko talaga gets As in, iniisip ko talaga pero hindi ko maisip There is a reason. It is not nothing. Kasi if it's not nothing, wala ka dito. You wouldn't be here listening to this. Hindi ka mababother. So be brutally honest with yourself. Ano ba yung mga malalaking pero? Okay naman siya. Masaya naman kami pero. Mahal ko naman siya pero. What are the things that are bothering you? Is it certain actions and habits they have? Is it the way they treat you? Or dahil ba hindi kayo same ng values? Or hindi kayo nagko-communicate ng maayos? Or hindi kanya naiintindihan? Hindi mo siya maintindihan. 2, another question you can ask. What can you do about it? You communicate your feelings and your needs because you owe it to your partner. Nasabihin sa kanya kung saan ka nababother. Hindi healthy. Ang mabother lang ng mag-isa tapos hindi mo sasabihin sa kanya tapos biglang one day, boom, explosion. Tapos they didn't know what happened. So, if you can, I highly recommend that you communicate. Malay mo, hindi pala siya aware na ginagawa niya yon or nakaligtaan niya because life happened. Kailangan lang ng reminder. O di kaya, hindi niya alam na mahalaga pala ito para sa'yo. So, through doing this, through communicating, magandang opportunity din ito para your jowa can also air out their concerns and that you can hopefully find a solution together. 3, willing to wait ka ba? If so, gaano katagal ka ba maghihintay? Like I said kanina, set a time frame, put a deadline for yourself. Madaling mag-communicate, mag-adjust, pero paano kung bumalik kayo sa dating nakagawian? Di repeat ulit. Ma-frustrate ka, co-communicate, may magbabago, tapos babalik ulit sa dati, communicate, frustrate, ganyan, pa ulit-ulit. Usually, sinasabi naman ng mga tao, no, na you can't keep waiting all your life. You have to leave or something. And in theory naman, you should if hindi ka masaya. Pero sa totoo lang, you can keep waiting all your life. A lot of people choose to not do anything and they just spend the rest of their lives waiting and waiting for something to happen and it never comes. Pero kailangan aware ka sa pinipili mo. Hindi ka biktima. So kung willing to wait ka, the conscious decision to na naghihintay ka. Na pinipili mong hintayin to, no matter how long it takes. Pero kung ayaw mo, edi mag-decide ka. Number 4, another question that you can ask is, ano ba ang kaya mong i-control? There's a lot of uncertainty in life and the truth is, there's only so much that you can control. So, how do you manage uncertainty? Focus on your own thoughts, feelings, and actions. Kasi those are things that you have control over. Pwede mo ring i-challenge yung mga beliefs mo. Kasi pwede rin namang nagbabago as you get older. One thing, something that probably mattered a lot 5 years ago may not matter to you as much now. Pwede kang mag-reframe ng mindset mo. And those are things that you can control. 5, who can you get help from? Seek support from people you trust. If kaya, get therapy or any healing modality na makakatulong para sa'yo that could help you sort this out faster. Kasi again, sometimes, baka ikaw yung problema. Baka ikaw yung may kailangang i-figure out so that you can move forward. 6, kung normal ang growth in relationships, ano ang handa kang tanggapin? How can you commit to grow with your partner as you navigate life's different seasons. Inevitable naman kasi na magbabago kayo pareho. And maybe during different seasons of their life, dun ka mapapa, di ako sure or something like that. But dun yung magkukommit ka. As long as obviously we don't go towards like the extreme cases, diba? And finally, 7, if nothing were to change ever, kung hindi na siya magbago, would you be okay with that? Simpleng yes or no answer lang to. And sometimes that's all you need. Paano kung hindi ako sure sa kanya? I always blamed my Libra self for being indecisive, but there is a sense of certainty. Pag alam mong nasa tamang lugar ka na or nasa tamang relationship ka na. Napag-usapan ko na rin naman yun. I talked about that in previous episodes. Relationship man yan or sitwasyon or friendship. Kahit overthinker ka, kahit na ang dami mong di alam na sagot or mga mangyayari sa future, there is still a sense of calm kasi it's safe. Kasi it makes sense. And I mean, there is a reason why a lot of people say that. Paano ka nagiging sure? You'll know because there is a sense of, I could live like this. Ganon. Maybe this comes with age. Maybe this comes with getting hurt a lot. Kung saan dun mo lang makikita at ma-realize yung mga gusto mo at ayaw mo in a relationship. Maybe aabot ka rin sa point sa buhay mo na kahit may uncertainty, mag-unfold yung mga bagay the way they should. And more than worrying kung sure ka ba sa isang tao. Ewan ko, eventually for me at least, ang na-realize kong mas importanteng pagkatiwalaan ay yung kakayahan ko na I will always know what to do. Even if I don't know it now. So, parang kung di man ikaw sure sa kanya, there's strength in knowing pag sure ka sa sarili mo, na kaya mo, nakakayanin mo. And honestly, I think that's what matters the most. Ayun. This is where we end for now. And I hope that helped you, LE, or kung sino mang may kailangang marinig ito ngayon. If you happen to be on the receiving end of the uncertainty, like may jowa kang hindi sure, ganon, pwede mo itong iparinig sa partner mo. Baka maliwanagan kayo pareho. But yeah, comment your thoughts either here or join kayo sa aking broadcast channel. That's where I do also like some random announcements pag nagla-live ako sa TikTok or di kaya meron akong nagbubukas ako for episode submission. Back. I'm at Joelle Owell everywhere. JOELLEOHWELL. Kung may friend kayo na feel nyo makaka-relate dito at need ng loving sampal ng katotohanan, i-share nyo na rin to sa kanila. But yeah, thanks so much for being here. Kwentuhan ulit tayo soon. Always remember, may kasama ka lagi sa paghanap ng mga sagot sa mga paano kong sa buhay. You're valid, you are growing, and if you're unsure, take that as a sign from your inner knowing that a part of your life may require reevaluation. So approach it with honesty and curiosity and trust that you will always know what's right for you. And if not, you will eventually find your way there. You always deserve the kind of life and the kind of love you want.
The opinions of podcast creators, hosts, and guests are not necessarily reflective of the official stance of the Pod Network Entertainment, its hosts, or other network programs. The content created by the people behind the podcast is personal and not meant to harm any religion, ethnicity, group, organization, company, or individual.